Hi, second graders. Mrs. Shook again. We're working on grade 2 skills. Today we're on Unit 3, Lesson 23. Let's get started. Today our learning goals are: I can identify nouns and verbs, and I can complete a planning template for the personal narrative. Okay, so we're going to write our own personal narratives. Okay, so first off though, I want you guys to shake your hands, or this way, but shake your hands. So if you're shaking your hands, that phrase, shake your hands, there's a verb and there is a noun. So first up, what is the noun in that phrase, shake your hands? Yeah, that's right, your hands. Those are the things, right? Hands. Good. And what is the verb? What is the motion? What are they doing? Yes, your hands are shaking. Shaking. Good. So the verb is shake. Awesome. Okay, now do this. Wave your hands. Kind of similar to shake, but wave your hands. Okay? Let's see. Our noun is hands. Good, and it says hands. Okay, so is that plural or singular? Yes, it's plural. 2 hands with an S, more than 1 hand. Very good. And what are they doing? They are waving. Wave your hand. Wave is the action verb. Very good. Next, nod your head. Okay, so what is the noun, the thing? Your head, you only have one. And what are you doing to it? You're making it nod. Nod is the action. Good job. Nod your head. Okay, now on the screen we have 3 column or rows on this chart. So the first one, sun, kicks, and milk. All right, we're going to find the action verb and we're going to find the nouns on each line. So sun, kicks, milk. Which one can you do, which is the verb, and which one are things? Okay, so take a second to think about that. Sun, kicks, and milk. Okay, so kicks, if you said kicks is the verb. Kicks, there's a punch, but a kick. Very good, that's the action. And the nouns, we have sun and milk. Those are both things. The sun is in the sky, and milk might be in your refrigerator. Awesome. Next, we have slope. You went up the slope when you're skiing, or down the slope, I should say. Arms, runs, and morning. Okay, so let's see which one is the action verb. Runs, right? So maybe the athlete runs every morning. Runs is something you can do. It's an action. Good. So that means that slope, like the hill, a slope, the thing you come down when you're skiing, your arms, and the morning are all nouns. Good job. Okay, the third one, feet, mixes, Sunday, and Mr. Let's think of which one is the verb, the action verb. What's the thing you can do? But I kind of gave it away by doing the motion, right? Mixes. Mom mixes the batter to make cookies. Okay, so that means that feet. Feet are nouns. Those are things. Sunday is a noun. It's a thing. It's a day of the week. It's a proper noun, right? It's a specific day. And Mr. also, it's a person. That is a proper noun. Like Mr. Rogers, for example, is a specific person. So it's capitalized. Good job. Good review. Okay, you're going to continue the same thing on activity page 23.1. Okay, you're going to read the words in each row. There's 4 words for 1 through 5. And you're going to draw a squiggly line like you've been doing underneath the verb, the action verb. So for example, number 1, street, foxes, pinches, and lake. Which one is the action verb? So let's see, a street, that's a place, that's a thing, we could go. Foxes, those are animals. Pinches, something you can do to someone, and a lake is a place you can go. So pinches is our verb. Okay, so you're going to squiggle a line underneath pinches. And continue that with 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then when you get to the bottom, write a sentence using a noun and a verb from the list. You're going to write 5 sentences with a noun and a verb from the list above. Okay, so you have a lot to choose from. All right. Now to our writing. So again, we've been working with personal narratives. We've read a couple and filled out planning guides for them. We have practiced doing one from Mr. Mouse, and we have looked at his writing. So now we are going to do our own personal narrative. So the first step is always plan. So again, think about, that was something you had to do yesterday, was think about a personal narrative. So maybe a special holiday or a birthday you want to write about, a special present you received, or maybe a special present you didn't receive. Something a friend or a sibling, someone did for you that you really remember and was really good for you. A special visit or a trip to an interesting place. A first, like maybe the first time you rode your bike, or the first day of school, if you can remember that, right? Or a significant personal achievement. Maybe you learned to do something that you really wanted to do. Or maybe a weather-related event. Maybe you remember like a big snowstorm or a big rainstorm. So anything like that. So you're going to pick your idea, and our first step is to plan. So you're going to use activity page 23.2, or if you don't have it, you can use a plain sheet of paper, something to plan out your story. So you're going to have a title to your story. You're going to talk about the characters. Include yourself, because you're going to be the narrator. You're going to be writing I, talking about yourself, and any other character that was involved. The setting, where were you? When was this? Was it last week? Last year? Who knows? Were you home? Were you on vacation? Were you at school? And then the plot. What happened in the beginning of your story? And what happened in the middle of your story? What happened at the end of your story? Remember, this story map does not need to be in complete sentences. You're just getting your idea. So, for example, the setting. Okay, so maybe my characters will say, me, so there's myself, my mom, and my sister. Okay, just write. Me, mom, sister. Good, done. Setting. Okay, we were at the store. Done. Okay, beginning. Or at the store, it was last month, right? I'm just making this up, by the way. What happened at the beginning? Okay, so this is what happened in the beginning. Quick little notes. Then the middle, quick little notes, and quick little notes. Get your details, but don't worry about sentences. Don't really stress about spelling. Just get your ideas out there and get it all worked out. Okay? So think about the 5W chart, right? The who were the people? What happened? When and where did it happen? And why did people react the way they did, right? Maybe dad kicked his tire because he was mad because he got a flat tire on the way to work, for example. All right, and then once you are done with that, you are going to start working on your draft. Your draft is when you take your ideas from your story map and start putting them into complete sentences. That's when you're going to need your introduction sentence to get the story started. You're going to turn your details from the plot into the body, the beginning, the middle, and the end. And then you end it with a conclusion sentence to wrap it all up. You're going to try to remember capital letters and punctuation, but again, it's just a draft, which means it's just the first copy, and you're going to go back and fix it. Okay, so don't really stress about all the small things, about spelling completely right, and just get it out there, and then you'll go back and edit it later. But you want to get your ideas into complete sentences and start putting it together, putting your pieces into the puzzle. Okay? Okay. And again, you want to think about the who, what, when, where, and why. All right? And so that's your assignment. You have your Google Sheets or your activity page, whichever you use, and then your story map and your draft. Okay? Great job today. Work hard, and we can't wait to see your stories. Okay, see you tomorrow, guys.